Inertia is the object's tendency to stay the same. The cup remains on the platform because of its inertia.
Free fall is the downward effect of gravity on an object. The balloon is in free fall when it falls from the stands.
To find your final velocity, you have to take your initial velocity and add it to the product of your acceleration, which is negative 9.8 meters per second squared, and multiply it by the time, which is 1.59 seconds. So you take that, and your final velocity ends up being negative 15.582 meters per second squared.
Newton's third law states that for every action, there's an equal but opposite reaction. So when the ball hits Colton, Colton hits the ball.
Projectile motion is a form of motion in which an object or particle called a projectile is thrown near the Earth's surface, and it moves along a curved path under the action of gravity only. The ball here is a projectile because it moves in a curved path towards Earth's surface.
Acceleration is an object that speeds up or slows down or changes direction. Colton is accelerating because he's speeding up on the rails.
0.45 seconds to run his first 10 feet, 2.7 seconds to run his second 10 feet, 2.4 seconds to run his final 10 feet. Velocity is a speed in a given direction, so you take your speed equation, which is distance divided by time, plug a direction in. So velocity for his first 10 feet is 2.5 feet per second south. For his second 10 feet, 3.7 feet per second south. His final velocity is 4.1 feet per second south. Acceleration is a change in velocity divided by time. So for his first 10 feet to his second 10 feet, his acceleration is 2 feet per second. For his second 10 feet and final 10 feet, it is 0.7 feet per second.
Newton's first law states that an object at rest stays at rest unless acted upon by an outside force, so the ball will stay at rest until Brandon kicks the ball.
Here, the first set of cars are precise because they all go to the right. The last car is accurate because it hits the bullseye.
Constant velocity is when an object is moving at a constant speed in the same direction. Brandon is running at a constant velocity because he runs in the same direction and moves at the same speed.